Ah, nope. Okay, I was trying to make sure I was live, and then... Okay, I'm live. Can I hear anything? That's the question. Is there any talking? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's like some millennial thing where we... Okay, I was trying to make sure I was live, and then... Okay, cool, I am live. Okay, I'm live. It's just like this millennial thing. We don't actually trust technology. Let me check something real quick. I just want to make sure that there is enough volume where we... Okay, I was trying to make sure I was live, and then... Okay, my... Couple things. So let's bring the music down. Okay. And I think I can bring my voice up. Okay. And whoop, cancel. All right, let's try that. Cool, I am live. Okay, it's just like this. Bring the music down. Okay, cool. I still don't. I don't know what it is. I feel like OBS. It's showing that I'm hot here. Like overall, it keeps putting up to the red and everything. I don't feel like it ever is loud enough though. Like it's like, cool, you're in the red, you're going hot, blah blah blah. Is there a master mixer like that I could see the output on it? That sort of thing. Like, is that in here? Let me see here. Maybe if I do a group. I'm just gonna do a group. What does that group do? Can I like send stuff to it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that group does. I want to see what I can do on that because I don't want this obviously going red all the time. But I always feel like it's too quiet. Like I'll turn up max on my computer and I'm like, this feels too low. I can't be the only one that has that issue. It's making me sign into chat. Yes, that's me. Using my passkey. What passkey? Did I get like a text or something? No. Okay, I think enter your password. Thank you. Yeah, give me the password. Damn it. Use your passkey. Sure. Send me a passkey. Doesn't ask for a fingerprint. Wow, this is completely useless. Thank you, chat. That's on there. Not that it matters because nobody's actually watching. Okay, so today we wanted to take a look at... We left off where we were working on TTS. So if I come into my library on here, give me a second, I'm going to open up TTS. Play. Okay, so we were double checking the game. I made, I'm calling it tactics, like overall. This is kind of like what we call fab tactics. This is just a fab version. Hey, bro. My dog. Okay, so I wonder why you can't see my screen. No, you should be able to see my screen now. Okay, cool. My live was just kind of weird. All right, perfect. So we have a couple different things right here. Let's play an Oops All Arachne. So here's your card. Here's your deck. It should be 12 cards. We'll do that. Here's Arachne. Trying to think what might be easiest to. Maybe this. All right, so here's the deck. Sorry, let's zoom in here. Here's the Monastery. Here's our Banished Zone. Okay, so the way that this works is that each one, if you control your lane at the end of the turn, you get 1 point. And then every faction has an additional way to get points. So Arachne's is at the end of a turn, roll a d6. If your matches that number in play, trigger their ability and gain 1 VP. Cool. Let me get up here. This one says, gain 1 VP whenever you play a demon from your Banished Zone. Shadow cards can be played from the Banished Zone. So the way we play it is the first one to 10 over the course of 3 games wins. If you get to 10 on game 2, you'll end that game at the end of the round, and whoever has the highest points win. Most of the time, from what I see, that usually doesn't happen. It's typically more like, yeah, game 3. It's typically game 3. So, you will draw 4 cards. So 1, let's do this. 2. I'm just gonna put Arachne here. This will be my hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just flip these up. Let's put this over here. Here's the Banished Zone. Here's the Monastery. They're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, obviously, I know all these cards like really, really well. Kind of see them and can look at them. So, top right, your cost. Top left, how much power they are, etc., etc. All right, so this is a 4 cost, 5 cost, 3 cost, 2 cost. I don't have a 1 cost. I love Marionette. I think I'm gonna drop Huntsman. I think I'm actually gonna drop all 3 of these. These go to the bottom, and then I draw 3 new ones. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a 6 cost. This is a 3 cost. This is a 5 cost. Dang it. I'm kind of in a worse spot. I knew I should have kept that 3. Alright, let me look here. 4 cost. Lord Sutcliffe, he'll get this into Banish. That's great. Viserai. But I actually don't mind this hand. I'm gonna keep. Let's see who goes first. This will be for him. 2 for down there. 5. Alright, if I am... I'm going to let them go first. Typically in this game, you do actually want to be second overall. I think it's overall better. So I'm going to play Sutcliffe out in the middle. I'm going to banish him. So he's going to go to the Banish Zone. Sutcliffe is worth 2 points. So we'll put +2. And, oh wait, I did forget to draw. We do draw at the beginning of every turn. Ooh, that's not bad. Alright, here we go. Flip. Oh my gosh. 4, 5, 3. Wow, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I was trying to get towards my 1s. That's why okay, we just gotta pass back. So now we're on turn 2. So now I have 2 points to spend. Sorry, I should have said that. That's your turn. What round it is, what turn you have. That's how much you have to spend. All right, so Vincent has options here. I can put Vincent. Yeah, we're going to play Vincent. Vincent lets me put a card from hand into Banish, so now I have 2 of these. So these are great. Remember, if I play a demon out from my Banish Zone, I get a victory point. So we're doing good there. Okay, over here. Did I get a drop? Oh my god. This, like, never happens. I shouldn't have dropped that, too. Okay. Alright, now we go into 3. Alright, so I have lots of options here. Who do I have in here? I have Ursur, I have Balgor, I have Nazareth. Let's set up Viserai. Whenever you play a card from your banish zone, it gets +1 power. So we're gonna set up Viserai. So this is at 4. Viserai is at 6. All right, we're probably gonna lose here with him. Oh my god, there we go. Okay, we're done with 2, so we're gonna drop this 3 in. Both players draw. I don't love it, but we are gonna drop it in. It's a 3 for 6. And then I'm at 6 here. I do have to roll a d6. Every turn that I have units out. Okay, it's a 1. Not helpful. That's fine. Now we're going to go to turn 4. Turn 4 we have Ursa. Destroy an enemy in this lane with cost 4 or less. So we can just bring him out. When he's deployed from Banish, we can do that. This gets destroyed. And a demon came out, so 1 victory point. And now we go over here. Oh wait, I didn't draw. Let's make sure I keep drawing. Ooh, Blasphephat. Can we get that in Banish somehow? I don't think we can. I make it slowly tipping away here. Let's do this. This is an old stand, so it doesn't like always to hold. I actually need to get a new arm because it's like worn. So worn. Alright, so Arachne's basically screwed is what I'm seeing. Alright, Arachne, your turn. Alright, my idea is I want to get out as much as I can very quickly. So I have a 4 cost. What does he do again? Copies into that. Okay, that's 0 helpful. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put up Web of Deceit here. No, you know what? We're gonna put out Web of Deceit here because he bounces enemies. And Solitary Confinement. Oh yeah, he gets +1. Put Solitary Confinement here. We're gonna roll a d6. 5. Okay, not helpful. I'd play Chain Out right here. Give me +4. Oh no, we should be at 8. Sorry. He banishes the top card. Ah, it's Lady Bartamont. Okay. Oh. Ooh. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna banish. It's really not gonna matter too much because I'm gonna play Balgor next turn. But I will return an enemy to hand, and that's what's important here. So I still have 2 to play with. Yeah, we'll go there. Okay. Oh my god, the Black Widow. All the stuff was at the bottom. Alright, he's really not gonna help me, I don't think. I just need to get as much stuff as I can out. This would be 3. I don't have another 2 cost. I need to do a 4 and a 1. Let's do 4 here. Well, I played someone from. So he's at 8, 9, 10. She's at 2. Okay, let's roll our dice. 1. Oh! Return an enemy in this lane. So I do get 1 victory point because I triggered him. And who do I want to return? I'm going to return him. I'm not going to take any of these lanes. Like, this is not possible. Okay, so now we go to 6. He's going to bring up Balgor. Our Balgar destroys this and a random creature, so this gets destroyed. He gets destroyed. And now we're at 12. This is actually kind of coming closer. Okay, cool. Alright, my turn. Not my turn. It's everybody's turn. Man, I could just drop him in someplace to try to win a lane, because I'm losing all lanes. I could drop him. Oh, I could do this with Solitary Confinement here. Try to kill that if I roll a 2. And that would give me... That would win me a lane and potentially win me 2 lanes, because this would put me up to 12. Okay, now I'm up to 12 on this lane. Let me make sure this is accurate. Okay, that's 8. Okay. And Solitary Confinement here, which is 3. And then I just roll. Oh, hold on. Actually, I get 2 victory points because this would make them discard a random one. And it triggers. So I'm at 2. Okay, I rolled. I got a 5. I don't think I have a 5 out here. I don't. Okay. Oh, well. It was worth a shot. So... And I played Balgor out. I played 2 demons out, so I get 2. So now we're tied at 2-2. Then we look at lanes. He won 2 lanes. Not. That's both me. Shadow won 2 lanes. Arachne won 1, so 2 points. 1. I'm not gonna lie, so I usually do this on, like, I have a testing area. So I can test things quickly. And everything is automated. And this is one of those situations that I feel like it's almost harder, because I have played it on paper too. It's almost harder playing this on TTS. But it's obviously feels harder just because it's just me. This would be so much easier with multiple people. Like, if I didn't have to control both players. Okay. Because then you also like have dice and paper and stuff like that. I usually do like a 20-sided dice for each player. Things like that. Things that just make it easier. Okay. Wow. Alright, whoever lowest gets to choose, I will... Arachne is going to choose to go second again. Okay, let's take a look. We have a 2-drop, a 4-drop, a 6-drop, and a 6-drop. So if I put these 6s on the bottom, we probably don't see them again. I actually really like the hand that pulls. So I'm going to pull this one. I'm going to leave this 2-drop. And I'm going to put them on the bottom. Remember, once they go on the bottom, you're probably not seeing them again. 2-drop, a 3-drop. Dang it. Okay, let me look at here. I actually don't have anything to put into hand. Whisper, I want to get into the Banishing Zone. I actually might mulligan this whole thing. Let's do this. I don't love seeing any of these. I like seeing Blasmaphet. There's a combo with Blasmaphet and Levia. 1, 2. Okay, this is actually good. Okay, so as Arachne, I said they're gonna go first. So Lady Bartamont. I'm actually gonna do, because bouncing stuff off against Arachne is really, really good. So I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna do Sutcliffe. I'm gonna quote unquote waste Sutcliffe. Oh, hold on. Let me draw a card, obviously, at the beginning of my turn. Yeah, we're going to waste Sutcliffe. I won't get the +1 off of him. That's okay. Okay. Oh, yes. Sweet. I'm going to drop this in. We'll roll. 4. Okay. Draw. Ooh, okay. We are cooking. Okay, that's going to draw this. Or that's going to put that into banish, which is basically draw, because I can play it out. Nothing good. Okay. Okay. All right. What do we got with the Reckoning? All right, I got a couple options. I got Funnel Web. You can destroy a card in the special zone, such as Soul Banish Flow. I have, which lets me destroy stuff in general. Because they gain VP by playing a Banish enemy, I actually really, really like the idea of bringing him in. And then seeing what we can get. Okay, nothing. Options. Do I have options? Not particularly. Trying to see if I can get Levia. What is this, turn 3? So I could do this with Lady Bartimont. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to do this. Play him into Banish. This goes back to my hand. I'm going to play out Vincent. Yeah, let's go here. We don't want to get Balgor in there. So now we're at 6. Here we're at 2. Okay. Alright, so now I'm at 3. I do have options. Slippy. I'm gonna put Funnel Web back out. I'm gonna put him over here. I'm gonna put Black Widow over here. Okay. All right, that seems to work. Let's see where we got with that. Okay, that seemed to work. Let's see here. Oh, right, roll. Sweet. Alright, so that triggers. Good victory point, and now I get to destroy a card from here. This one I think is the most dangerous one. Yeah, we're making them discard that. Go away. Okay. Turn too late. Now that this is gone, this is not as good. Although, that's not true. So stupid. Sometimes I go like, what was I thinking? This is one of those games. This is one of those turns. Okay, so now this goes away. Can banish it from my discard. Yeah, so maybe I wasn't even thinking about the fact that she can bring back. I would have wanted. Well, I don't have control over it, right? Like, it's a random roll. If it triggered after she was played, like, that would have been perfect. but now it just comes back. You can't play at the same turn. This says if you started the turn like that. There's no one drops. Okay. So now 4s. So 4, 3, 2. We need 4 out. Where? Maybe right here, here, here. No, because Levi is going to go into there. Here, so this will be 7? No. 9? Three. I think I have a 3, right? No. Oh, that's right. They put 3 back into my hand. The 1 that I don't have. Okay, cool. Now this is where things get disgusting. Alright, so Levi gets destroyed. He comes in. That destroys a card. Gets a victory point. That's a demon coming out. Plus, you can bring this out for free. Or that came out for free. Plus, I can play this in here. Random card from hand. 1. Oh my god. Such a good one. Alright, so now we are at 12. Here we're still at 6, and here we are at 9, and they are still at her. This is at 12 too. Perfect. Okay. So we have options here. I can bring this out. Moving out any ally to any lane. That allows me to redistribute if I want to. I don't know that I want to do that. Let's drop him down in here. And then battle. Drop him down here. Okay, so this will be +3. And this will be +5. So there we go. Okay, let's roll our dice. 4. Oh, we have Huntsman. Destroy the top card of their deck. Cool. Victory point. Alright, add to 6. Balgor's gonna come out. Gotta kind of decide where we're gonna go. This we're holding fine. This one we're not. This one we're okay. It's 8. It's gonna take a lot, so I think you drop it into here. This says we can destroy a unit, so destroy her. And then we can randomly destroy, so odd even. So this goes down to 2. Okay, cool. Now time for me. Yeah, this is 12, 16. Don't know that we can go there, because that would just be 10. If I go here and mess it up, we are losing here. So I think we go here. Yeah. Let's roll. 2. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Here we got 8, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right, so I win here. I win here. I lose here. Oh my goodness. So 2, 1. Yeah, this takes so much longer. TTS. Like, a lot longer. Especially by yourself. Like this, yeah, because all of this I'd be able to pick up instantaneously. Alright, so now we get down to the last round here, last game, game 3. 7-6. I am the Shadow's losing, so we're going to do it where Arachne goes first. If I'm Shadow, that's what I want. I don't want to be going last so that I can really try to manipulate the rows into what I want. So since Arachne is going first, I get to choose. Okay, actually, like all of these, I mean, this one's okay. Redback's actually pretty good. I don't have a 3-drop. Do I just hold? I'm just gonna hold. I'm actually going to give up the Leviathan Plasma Fet play. Okay, cool. So I'm going to come in here. Okay, this is a bounce, but it's fine. Roll. 3. Nope. Okay, so now this is a very, very simple one. You come in with this, you banish this. This gets bounced back to hand. So good. Okay. Oh. I do need to draw every turn. Drop that down. Nope. Yeah, let's just go like this. Put this in here. Okay. 3. So I do have a 3-drop. Here's another 3-drop. I think I do this. Yes. Destroy. Get 1. Call it good. Okay, so I have options here. I have plenty of options here. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this over here. Put that in there. Then we're going to do this here. No, here. Wow. Okay. I kind of want to... Yeah, let's do this here. Ah, okay. I got options here. Destroy. discard, sorry. If it was me, I would actually do discard right here. And then that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, dang it. That hurts. Hurts a lot. We're up to 5. What do we got? 5. We go here. Go here and go here. Okay, because this is okay. Oh, so this is 12. Okay. And then this is 6. Okay. Alright. Let's roll. 2. Oh, we triggered this, so that dies. We get a point. We did play Naz with that, so that's a point. I wonder how many points I missed with him. I might have missed a couple. Oh, I forgot to post this in my chat. Okay, let's see here. So that was really good overall. Okay, well, this is turn 5 for them. I mean, Plasma Fast come out, right? It's gotta be Plasma Fast. Ah! What in the heck? It's my banish card. Stop! Okay, Plasma Effect comes out. Where though? I think you hit here. You're solid here. I don't know why that 8 looks like it's 0. You're solid more or less here. I would say drop it in here. Destroy this. I think it's probably the worst ability. It's not great, but it's fine. You know what? This card's gonna go over here since it just doesn't want to cooperate. Which drops this to 6, it goes up. So this goes to 10, 12, 16. This goes down to 6. Okay. That's a big play. And you get a victory point. Alright, we're up to 6. What do we got here? Okay, we have trapdoor here. Alright, if I drop down this into this lane, I'm giving it up. If I put this and this, I'm still not getting it. No matter what, I'm giving up a lane. But I don't love it either way, so we're just gonna drop it in. That'll be 15. Oof. Do we just give this up? Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna give it up. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop in Slipped Brings it by 6. We're going to drop in Black Widow here. This will be easy for them to beat. Just trying to make it awkward. Because we could end the game here. If we do. Is that my only one? Nope, I have 2 ones. So return this back to owner hand. Trigger that first. Then I'm going to trigger discard a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. Alright, Balgor is going to come out. He's 12. I'm going to hit Slippy. It's going to get discarded, so we lose 6. It goes up to 12. Okay. I get +1 on that. Then we count. Is there anything else in this? No, because they won here. They won 2 lanes. I won 1. Yep. Arachne gets it by 1. Now, it might have been tied. I'm not 100% sure if second game. I think I might have missed a victory point for the demons. That's fine. That kind of gives you the picture as to what this is trying to do. Now that was really slow, super slow, crazy slow. That was absolutely slow because I was doing it by myself. When you got 2 people, it's a lot faster. You're drawing, you're doing all that, you're doing the cleanup, all your, all together. I wish there was like a reset. I mean, I guess I could code that in, right? You code it in with like a reset button and all your, decks go to a spot. Like if you create it where you have like a mapped zone type of thing, I'm sure if you create it where there's a map zone, I'm sure that it would be it where it would let you kind of control it a little bit more. But you get the picture. That was, I think that went well. I think that works okay in TTS. My ultimate as I was trying to do is like, how long does this take? Well, it took like a half an hour. And it's in paper. That's so fast. You just throw out some dice and just like boom, boom, boom. You're tracking it. It's a lot easier to track. You don't even need dice to track this stuff. Like you can even just look at the, you can just look at like where you're at on points. You really don't, like 16 right there is probably the highest. You don't get super high. So I do think if I mod this anymore, I'll probably make it where I have spots in here. And then I probably do it where you get like where it shows 1 through 4 and you have spots and all that. Just make it a little bit more. Excuse me. Just make it a little bit more. Make it a little easier to identify what's going on. The assumption here is just kind of like what's going on. So I think overall I'm happy with it. So this is ready. So overall I'm happy with this. I got to run through it. I think that's good. So then what that means is next I got to... We need to start testing. Yeah, we need to start testing the other one. Okay, so that looked fine. I'm going to close this out. You get to see behind the scenes a little bit. All right, so I have on here Where is this? Cod. Yeah, I don't know why this one's closed down. Okay. There's a couple things I'm working on, but let's go to my project here. This one. This is the tactics one. We did some updates. Where's 12? Here we go. So this right here is where all the testing happens. So these two are the ones I'm working on. Greeks, Egyptians. Chiron. I'm actually going to keep Medusa. These two? Okay. So here's my handy dandy testing ground where everything comes in here. I test it all. So obviously 1, 2, 3. When I click on it, when I double tap on it, it gives me what it is. I'm Zeus, so my passive is whenever hero banishes myth, gain +1, and Ra is at the end of the game, if you have more power than your opponent on one or more lanes, gain 1 VP. Gives me bonus VP. Okay. I don't love this, but I'm just going to drop this down. Okay, so we have a Sphinx. Oh yeah, let's do this. So Sphinx will drop in here. I don't have a 2-drop. Okay, and turn. Oh, okay. We got some options. Opponent can play more than one card. All right. So what I'm gonna do here is drop this here. Return this to hand. That'll give this +1. End the turn. I have a lot. Oh, this is exactly why we kept Medusa. So we're going to drop Perseus. We're going to put Medusa into Tartarus. And we're going to put this down to 0. Oh, wait. Hold on. Time out. We actually can't fully test this because this is an old version. We need to update this. So let's talk with Claude real quick. So we need to update the Greeks. Right now they gain 2 VP whenever they win a lane at the end of a game. We've now changed it so that always when you win a lane, you have 1 VP. Originally, it was actually kind of solid of like that is the only way, and we wanted to just have a little bit more control. Make lane control better while also making it where I have more freedom in the other ways you gain VP. So, if you notice, the Greeks are kind of similar to the Monastery, and I did that on purpose, where I'm having my heroes essentially fight my own mythic creatures, putting them into Tartarus, and then I can play them out of Tartarus because I'm a goddamn god. I'm a Zeus or Poseidon or a Hades, and I'm gonna release those out to be vicious. So the question becomes then, what should they be? Because one of the things with the Monastery, for instance, there's only 4 demons in the whole deck. There's a few of them. There is like 6 units that care about being played from banished, but only 4 of them are demons. Whereas in this, my mythic creatures come out and they go into Tartarus, and then they then they they go into Tartarus, and then when I play them out, I should get a victory point for them. But I want to limit it to 4. I don't want you to get out ones that don't care about being banished from Tartarus. So the question becomes, how do we handle that? Do we just say, do I give him a tag of some sort? Because like Chiron is a mythic unit. I don't want him to get a bonus from coming out of Tartarus. So it leaves me at a weird spot. This is what it does. So I can't strictly do that. But I also, the coming out of Banished Zone, like with the monastery coming out of Banished Zone for like giving a point, I don't love that because there's no interaction there. There's only one interaction where you can destroy stuff from Banished Zone, and that's on Arachne. So there's no interaction there. With Arachne, at least, when I put stuff out, you are incentivized to bounce them back to my hand or to destroy them, etc. Because I roll at the end of every turn. So like you're trying to remove some of my rolls. So you are incentivized to do that. So that's why I like Arachne. I think Arachne is actually one of the best made ones out of all 4 factions in the Fab one. Simply because you can interact. I'm like, I don't know, my stomach is doing weird stuff. Simply because you can interact with the way they gain victory points. Like, that to me is amazing. So I'm looking at that going like, cool, that's how we do it. Okay, so because now the Tartarus sort of naturally deals with itself if I play stuff from there, just because a lot of the myths are high cost. So if I play like 4, 5, 6, like that kind of deals with itself. But I don't know that I like. There's a couple 2 costs and things like that. I am struggling today. I'm so sorry. There's a couple 2 costs in there, and so that all kind of makes sense, but I don't know. It's fine. It'll get me up there. Because the thing is with those demons, for instance, yeah, let me look at what is the cost on these myths. I don't think my document's up to date because it's all in here. Greeks, Smith. Yeah, I do have 1 cost. Pegasus, Chiron is 2, Minotaur's 3, Cyclops is 4. Yeah, so a bunch of 4. So I have 1, 2, 3. They're kind of spread out depending on the god. And yeah, then I have 4s, 5s, and a 6. Glory of the Slain, trial by combat, wins a battle. There's not enough battles. Nope. Yeah, I don't like Glory of the Slain. Destroys an enemy unit via battle or deploy effects. This reuses the kit you already have: Achilles, Battle, Cyclops, Hydra, Chimera, and Hercules, without rewriting anything. It's generally interactive because the opponent controls whether there's a target to kill. No, they don't. See, AI is really dumb. AI is pretty dumb about this. So I think maybe we just do it where if you play a myth from your banished zone, let's just see how far that gets. Because I'm looking at it and in order to get there, you still have to do a lot. I just don't love that it's sitting in a banished and the opponent can't interact with your win con. So maybe it's... I mean, it could be like however many creatures you play from... Yeah, I don't know. Like you put it into there. Do they just like win by getting the most victory points in general? Like maybe they get +1 to the end game state? I feel like it's a little boring, but like I just don't know where we go with it. Oh, you know what? What if we do it where... What if we do it where gain a victory point... Here we go. How about do it where endgame 1VP if you have a hero in a lane you won. So the idea being heroes obviously in the Greek mythology is super important. And so it would be... So if you win that lane and you have a hero there, you'll get an additional 1. So that allows your opponents to interact with that. They're going to try to kill your heroes because they go like, hey, even if you win that, if I kill your hero in that lane, you're not going to get that 1 VP. So that creates that. That's what I want, is things like that. Is, hey, because the heroes always have to win, right? Fits your design philosophy well, blah blah blah. AI just likes to say yes. So I use AI as sort of like a sounding board, as more of less about they're always going to tell me I'm right. I don't personally. I hate how not critical AI is. I'll be like, that sounds so good. You did a great job. I hate that. But it does work for sounding board of, it gives me some ideas here. So like this gave me these 3 and I hated them. And it started help me start thinking kind of outside the box of how do we do this now? If I don't love this, what do I do? How do I handle it? So I use it as sort of my helping to break out some like the thoughts a little bit different. See, like this. want to banish themselves or trigger off banishing, so leave a hero parked in your lane. Your winning competes directly against Feed the Tartar Singed. It doesn't. It doesn't. Like, this is once again AI thinking that it's thinking critically. But as soon as I go, you're wrong on that, I'll be like, oh yeah, you're right. I am wrong on that. It's so stupid. One balance wrinkle. As written, this fires on lanes you already win via universal. Yes. So its ceiling is 3 VP, 1 per lane. Same 3 lanes as universal, not the 6 VP soft cap other factions hit from their faction engine. That's fine. We also need to make the Egyptians only get 1 VP when they build, and what am I calling it? A wonder. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're actually getting somewhere with this design. I'm gonna have to test this. I'm not gonna test it today. I actually need to run here in a second. But that gets us somewhere with this design of controlling lanes, right? If you win a lane, you control it. So now Egyptians really want to get that lock in. Yep. Yeah. Want your VP to be around 3 because you gained VP with lane dominance. So if you win all 3 lanes and you get that's 6 VP soft cap. You had to like spell it out for AI some. It's just like, hello, why can't you tell what I'm thinking? Anyways, it's all there in front of you. It's all there in front of the AI of like what I'm thinking. It obviously isn't a critical vinegar. This is on Sonnet on high. So like, it's a little bit better than normal. More power than your opponent in 1 or more of your lanes gain 1 VP. Right. Most passives don't give VP. Yep. Okay, perfect. All right. Well, I do need to run. I got a meeting I got to run into, but this gives you an idea of kind of how I'm working through some of these ideas. I did a playtest in we saw it in TTS. Obviously, TTS takes a lot longer when it's only you. I'll try to get it like a full-on one. But this right here is kind of how I've been working through some thoughts. I come up with ideas, throw them in here, I test them, all of that. Okay, let's update the testing ground. Okay, so we're gonna update the testing program for me to run through a test. We'll see if I can get on tomorrow. I don't know if I can or not. We will run a test. I'll show you how I'm running those testing and everything. So I've played hundreds of games in that test environment we saw for about 30 seconds. And that's how I'm constantly testing it, where I don't have to run it out into TTS every single damn time. I'm just looking at stats, testing out, getting the feel for it, and it works really, really well. But okay, thank you everybody. Appreciate your time today, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow.